This is a presentation for a remake of the movie titled 300 Miles for Stephanie. It's based on a true story from the 1970s and was broadcast as an NBC Movie of the Week in February of 1982. The original film starred Tony Orlando, Edward James Olmos, Pepe Serna, Peter Graves, Rosanna DeSoto, and Julie Carmen. It takes place in beautiful San Antonio, Texas, and is an inspirational story that follows San Antonio police officer Alberto Rodriguez on a run for a miracle to save his daughter's life. This film has a family and faith theme, a positive police officer story, thrilling sports drama, and American Hispanic themes without the over-the-top stereotypes. Synopsis. Our story starts as Alberto returns home as a war veteran and has some trouble adjusting. He soon joins the police department with his best friend and cousin, Art and Bobby. Once an officer, on a local call, he runs into Rosa Sanchez, an old school friend, and they quickly fall in love. She has 2 kids and soon becomes pregnant with the third. They are all one happy big group of friends and family. But when the baby is born with health complications, Alberto takes it hard. And raising a daughter with health challenges takes a strain on their marriage. The group decides to take a weekend trip to the coast. Along the way, they stop and visit the Church of Miracles. Art explains to the group that the miracles of this church are real.
You know, my father went from the beginning of the plaza all the way up the steps into the altar on his knees.
Primo, your father came here?
Yeah, when I was missing in action for those 3 weeks in Vietnam.
Alberto, Rosa, and the group end up having a great weekend away, and for now, life moves on. 3 years go by, and Alberto makes sergeant, but the reality of Stephanie not progressing is evident and puts increasing stress on the marriage. And then Stephanie's health takes a turn for the worse. She ends up in a coma. Alberto refuses to accept the doctor's diagnosis, and instead, he turns to his faith. In the hospital, Alberto makes a promise to run 300 miles down to the Church of Miracles as a show of faith for God to spare his daughter's life. Art and Bobby and the police department agree to help, and so they begin to train.
Now I'm gonna lose 3 crazy men.
I'm sorry, Captain. Albert promised God.
And we promised Albert.
The local papers start writing articles, and this becomes a viral story. The pressure is now on Alberto. He puts everything on the line, including his marriage. They start the run from the steps of City Hall, and the world cheers him on as Alberto must summon the strength and the courage to keep going beyond the fatigue, the pain, and to keep pressing on. It becomes his own pilgrimage, and with all the thrilling moments of a great sports drama. When Alberto makes it to the church, it becomes clear to him that his run has not only brought awareness to the children's hospital, but he is met there by Rosa, and with good news that Stephanie is out of the coma. And for Alberto, who has put all his trust in God, he has seen that his faith has pulled him through the darkest of times and can be grateful for this blessing, a miracle to save his daughter and his marriage. How far will a father go to save his family? 300 miles for Stephanie.